Prepare to plug in your swamp cooler if you're lucky enough to have one, because the temperature is going to continue to stay on the warmer side, even at places like Pismo Beach, getting pretty warm this afternoon. But before we talk about all of the scariness and hot weather, we can enjoy the cuteness of an otter just chilling in Morro Bay. Thanks for sending that photo. You can send us your photos using hashtag #BeyondKSBY on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So talking about record temperatures today, several records blown out of the water. Again, we have those daily records and all-time records. So Paso Robles reached an all-time record today, reaching 117 degrees. Santa Maria beating its daily record today, reaching 103 degrees, beating a record from 1958. Current temperatures now finally starting to cool off in some areas. 66 degrees in Santa Maria, 70 in San Luis Obispo, still 87 degrees in Paso Robles, 68 in Lompoc, and 70 in Santa Barbara. So we still have that red flag warning and excessive heat watch going through tomorrow. We're looking at really low relative humidities, or how much moisture is in the air, an extremely dry fuel source with that fire that was burning in San Luis Obispo earlier this afternoon. We could watch it from our studio here, and it really just made its way through that grass really quickly. There is so much dry fuel around us, so do your part to avoid setting a wildfire. Now, we're also tracking an air quality warning for northern San Luis Obispo going through Tuesday morning. All of the smoke from fires around us still making its way through to our area. Winds right now in Santa Maria and San Luis Obispo and everywhere is pretty much calm across the board, but it's not really going to stay that way as we're heading into Monday morning. Still experiencing some pretty strong wind gusts out on the water. We have that small craft advisory going until tomorrow morning. It's likely going to be extended or even possibly upgraded to a gale warning once we get into Tuesday. This is a look at 3 a.m. tomorrow. Gusts in Lompoc around 13 miles per hour, 12 in Morro Bay, and 7 in Cambria. Now tonight we are tracking potentials for sundowner winds in southern Santa Barbara County. Those are those heat-driven winds also associated with fire weather concerns. So that could be pretty dangerous if a fire were to break out later this evening. And that's going to be amplifying some of the wind gusts that we're seeing in that area. Here's a look now at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Gusts in Lompoc and Solvang around 19 miles per hour, 14 in Morro Bay, and 12 in Cambria. We are anticipating a pretty strong wind event Tuesday into Wednesday, and we could see some of those impacts along the coastline. So microclimate models showing that marine layer nowhere to be found, at least throughout Monday. It might get some cloud coverage again by Tuesday, but it won't really cool us off too much. So what's interesting about our upper level forecast is we can see a few things happening. One, this massive heat wave continuing to make its way through our area, tons of high pressure. But then also, if you check out what's going on in places like Colorado, pretty much the opposite effect happening there, where they're seeing record levels of cooler temperatures as well. So forecast for tomorrow, another warm day on the way. 116 in Paso Robles, 98 in San Luis Obispo, 88 in Santa Maria, and 85 in Lompoc. Down the coast in Carpinteria, we are also looking at extreme heat down there. It's 87 degrees, 108 in Santa Ynez, and 109 in Los Alamos. In the 5 cities in Nipomo, going to be a pretty warm one again. 89 in Nipomo, 90 in Arroyo Grande, and 77 in Pismo Beach. And in northern San Luis Obispo County, 82 in Avila Beach, 75 in Morro Bay, and 81 in Cayucas.